Hello, hello. Good afternoon today. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Um, wow, this case blew my socks off, y'all. The baby Jane Doe of St. Louis, what we did last night. Y'all, I did not sleep very well. I have tossed and turned. I have got new information during my sleep, after my sleep. When I woke up, I did more investigating different things. I'm just going to tell y'all right now how I feel. I really feel like, first of all, the representatives of this little girl, okay, horrifying, um, terrible, terrible. The lack of knowledge, all these things I'm going to try to put into words. She did not stand a chance, y'all. That's what I guess. She did not stand a chance. You know what I've noticed in doing the investigating this morning before I have a million appointments later is the fact that a person can have all these documents of, oh, I went to school to do this. I have an expertise in this. I went to school for 20 years, and I've got this piece of paper. But I feel like still lack in doing things that someone off the street could actually do better. All right. Or have more knowledge about. People say, don't get on the St. Louis Police Department. They did the best they could. And I'm not going to say they didn't put any effort forth because I do see that. I do see the effort, right? Which is more than some police departments do, especially for minorities and Black people. I will say that. But I will also say that I noticed some things, and of course, the people that they talk to, the people that they use for information, were supposed to be, I guess, top of the line, if you will, like the top people there that were supposedly supposed to know what they're talking about. What I got is they have 98% of facts. So that's 2% facts. The rest, they are so lost and so off base, it's not even funny, y'all. They have spent thousands of dollars looking in all the wrong directions when you could have just gave the money to me. No, I'm being serious. When that could have been towards something greater, something that would have brought more light to this case, okay? There was a woman who spent thousands of dollars trying to prove that she was a Native American girl. Now, you could see from the shoulders down, y'all, that this is not a Native American girl. This is a Afro-American girl. This is a Black girl, okay? I also get that in the reading. I get that talking to her spirit. They're looking in all the wrong directions, all right? And the thing is, then I see, okay, so they got with some psychics, or some psychics reached out to them. They got back with them, whatever. Send hardcore evidence in the mail that ends up being all messed up, okay? Not only that, it's you have to be very careful with evidence, y'all, because contamination is a real thing. It could mess up a whole case, all right? Or finding culprits or killers, contaminating evidence. You have to be very, very careful with that. Also, it was saying something about, they accused her of not sending it back. She had proof she sent it back. Then they say, well, no, it got lost in the mailroom. Then, no, of course, it didn't get lost in the mailroom. We happened to have it back. What in the world is going on here? Okay? What is going on? This is very messy, very disorganized, very unprofessional. Okay? And I know in the early 80s, everybody depended on psychics. And I'm going to tell you one thing. That one psychic and the Wayne Williams, they didn't want to give her credit, but she was onto some things that came out later. Yes, she was. And they never gave her credit. They called her, a fake, a phony. They laughed at her. But she has some things correct, y'all. You can look her up. She's on my channel. There's pictures of her. There's talk about her in my Wayne Williams videos. Anyways, going past that. So you obviously are blind. You obviously are messy. You're unprofessional. You're unorganized. You're sending out hardcore evidence in the mail to someone, putting that trust in someone's hands to make sure that this evidence is still not harmed or contaminated in any way. This is ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. We are going to do a part 2 for her. It is well deserved. My heart goes out to her. She has been on my mind all night, all morning. Probably going to be on there today. I tell her, I'm going to help you the best way that I can. I am. I'm going to get your information out there the best way I can. I'm going to expose what really happened. If she would help me, her spirit has come through stronger than any spirit that I've done on any of these cases. She's very, very helpful. She is loud and clear. Okay? I feel she wants her story out. I feel that she wants help. She wants this to be exposed. And what happened to her to be exposed. There are some details, trigger warning in part 2 that you might want to take into consideration, okay? Because some things I found, some things I heard, some things I looked into still got me all kind of shook up, all right? But you had to realize what was going on in the early 80s. This was a thing, like we were talking about the Wayne Williams. This was a thing that was going on, okay? What else? I don't want to forget anything. It was hard to look at the crime photos. It was hard to hear the things I heard, and I'm just so hurt. I'm so hurt. This girl is only 9 years old. I'm so hurt. I don't want to do a spoiler alert. I want to keep this information for part 2. I don't know how many parts I may do for her, but I know I'm definitely want to do a part 2 because I feel she at least deserves that. We've done a part 2 for Sade. We've done part 2s for victims, and I really feel is very deserving of this because her case not only has gone cold, but there's just so many question marks and things that I feel these officers and detectives should have been on point with, and that's why I want to go into part 2. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to soak all this in, y'all. They not only have the murder weapon off, we've already said in part 1 that it was a small axe that was used, a very sharp bladed small axe, I feel. Okay. Again, I don't want to spoiler alert part 2. There's a lot more information. There's a viewer who wants questions answered that I cannot give her until I get the part 2 out, okay? So that there's a deeper understanding. I do not ignore anyone. I do the request. I listen to all of your concerns, all your questions. And so I don't want you to feel that way. But when there's a time to wait for an answer, there's a time to wait for an answer. And there's a reason why, okay? So I am going to do a part 2 because there's some other things y'all need to get an understanding of that I feel even they don't know, okay? I had to breathe, y'all, because it's a lot. But I got to get to that soon. I got to get to her part 2 soon. But again, she was the strongest spirit that I have connected to. She's still, I don't want to use the wrong word. She's still very, it's not the word pushy, but she has not left me alone since I did the reading last night, y'all. I could not sleep. She wanted me back on it early this morning. She wants me to listen. She wants me to get this information and get the information out. So she's constantly like, okay, I want you to look at this. I'm steering you in this direction. I'm giving me words and visions and things like that, okay? So again, I have not slept well because she was talking all through my sleep. And it's rough. It's rough, when you're doing this type of work. But anyways, I just wanted to give y'all an update with that. I still have not forgotten about Kanika Jenkins and the other videos we got to do. This is a lot. This is a lot we have to cover, okay? And a lot of these victims and crimes require different parts because there's so much involved with it, especially when you're dealing with sex trafficking, human trafficking, things of that nature. You have to kind of do part 1, part 2, part 3, because there's so much connected to it. You know what I mean? It's like, again, there's things connected. People connected. So you're not going to cover that in just one video, okay? So again, I have not forgotten the other requests, the other videos that we have to do. I kind of wanted to give y'all a highlight about what's going on with the case we did last night. I don't know what's going on with St. Louis, but y'all, I think he picked a very good spot, lucked up, because this is ridiculous, okay? But anyways, I just wanted to update y'all with that. This is going to be short and sweet. I hope y'all enjoyed the Mia reading. That was very, very informative and very deep. Very good reading. All of these have been very good readings. And again, I do want to do a part 2. So again, y'all know what to do. I have appointments later. I wish I could get to today, y'all. Y'all know I do. But I can't. But be looking for that soon. And love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day today, okay? Thank you for watching all the videos and being very helpful and supportive, okay? All right. Have a good day.